Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Görevlere aldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Avowed. Işınlanmamız varsa yürümeyelim. Var, güzel. Hem de yükseltmeleri yaparız. Güzel olur.
We need to talk. You let a mad archmage unleash death with a... I need to know why. Is that our answer now? Do we extract that price from every...
What is the alternative? That we allow the Dream Scourge to...
I don't know.
Fuitu meio. That choice shouldn't be in anyone's hand.
Then why did we leave it to that archmage?
Reengrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than most others. She found a great solution, but it came with a great cost.
Do you hear yourself? You both saw what kind of person she is. The twisted little world she built. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to someone like her, then perhaps...
Kai, let's be honest. None of us are walking, but unless someone makes the tough decisions, the dreams, that means living with our nightmares.
Right. Getting killed by monsters is one thing.
We stand here bickering while the solution is just over the horizon. Nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp, even Emerald Stair. They're distractions by comparison.
Şimdilik. Şuradalar, pardon. Bunlara bir geliştirelim mi? Bunu ben zırh mı almıştım? Nereye gitti onlar ya? Bakayım. Mükemmel de olağanüstü değil. Değil. Efsanevi değil. Efsanevi bulamadım. Tekerle yakın dövüş. Dur şimdi bak şöyle yapacağız. Kendimi bir Valhalla'ya dönüştüreyim de. Zamanı gelmişti zaten. Buradan. Böyle yapacağız. Şimdi sen çık. Sen gir. Tamam. El bombası. Demir dursun. Buraya geldik. Nerede dursun? Bence harika oldu. Bunları kullanamıyoruz. Lan. Tamam neyse. Şunları geri bırakalım. Sen gidiyorsun. Gidin. Tamam. Hadi gidelim.
Thank you for telling us about Tana.
Şimdi gidelim.
How beloved that you are, and still we blessed the Tabaru Sanaki. Roots like a wall, we only meant to protect. We never wanted this. So many seedlings. We tended, comfort, yet still the branches swipe. They should have shared our love. But you are here. A green shoot after the fire.
Oğlum bu
Words like bile. Sleep now.
düşman mı değil mi anlamadım ki ya. Olağanüstü şeyle kalkan hepsini bulmamız lazım. Bulamıyoruz işte.
Who needs... Ah,
Mükemmeller var işte ama istemiyorum. Olağanüstü lazım. Olağanüstü, mükemmel, efsanevi, pardon. Pardon, efsanevi lazım. Efsanevi yoksa bay bay.
Sorry, can you come back after all the bodies?
3 dozen dead? Of no apparent... They just fell over. Like, what did you do, Envoy? Sacrifices? Is that what you want to call it? Dozens are dead, Envoy. Their love... The costs were too great, Envoy. And you pay... I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever. You have my permission to go. Get out of my sight.
Fakir ettim. Hemen gidiyorum, hemen. Bam bam bam bam bam bara bara bara bam bara. Gidelim kız.
Watch your back out here, traveler.
Dream Coach.
Ludwig may have a skull for a face, but her fury was clear enough. If her...
frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. And I plan on hunting her like a...
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but...
You know her better than any of us.
Right. Focus, people. Try not to think about how we're up against a dead woman who threatens the entire...
Yeah. Instead, think about the soul-corrupting plague.
Well, the joke's on her. Ludwig won't get very far without that map.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get...
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power. And that might just be enough to find the...
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely under... Still, I am determined to...
That's... Oh, now you're listening to me, all of us. You won't find a blessed a thing. This wild beetle chased of you. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far to get...
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support... I don't have to be a blessed a oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
Well, someone's got to do something about the dream.
And it has to be you because a voice in your head said so. What do you know about Sapadal? How do you know you can trust them? That's good for you. What about the rest of us, huh? Will your secret god bring us all back?
What's on your mind, Marius?
Because I can scream until I'm blue in the face, and you people would still rather trust the Envoy's pet headache demon. And now you want to drag us through the deadliest region in the world because a sleeping god said so. You're not listening to what I am telling. I'm done here. Do whatever blessed planning you want.
Let's just take a breath, Marius.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something.
Be gentle with him. Or if...
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon.
We won't get far unless we look after each other.
I know what you're... Marius? I understand.
Değil mi? Bir tapoz. Evet. Sen de seni mi alsam? Ne yapsam? Ama sana da ihtiyaç var. Hadi. Hadi. Hadi bakalım içeri girdik.
Quiet you. You can imprison our bodies, but not our...
Like the beast was setting us here.
Alalım abi. Sev sevdir.
The rule of the beast of treachery, a sword for a settle, rose today. Betrayals seek a hidden strike. Have your hands known me? An oak, ever a storm. What?
Öf, bu da iyicene sıktı ha. Anca konuşuyor ya. Bana kodumun oyunu. Tam falan uğraşmıyor, direkt giriyorum bodozlamaya hak. Sen sabır ver bana ya. Tamam devrem, sıkma canını. Bir şey demedik yani. İyisin değil mi? Bir şeyin yok.
Oy Allah şükür.
İnat ettim ya. Oyun bug'a giriyor anasını satayım. Bak yine bug'a girecek kesin. Bir yavaş gittim bari.
We've got company. Enemy to the right.
Bak şimdi bug'a girecek. Girerse çok söveceğim. Hadi lan girme lan.
I needed a break anyway.
I can bring back someone else. Please, if you just...
Ne olur bug'a girme ya. Bıktım artık ya.
Envoy, over here.
As I live and breathe, the faithless envoy. Ludwine finds your loyalty a touch. If you're looking for the Inquisitor, she's hunting a lead to the garden through its twit. The tower calls, and it turns. And the roots say your name, envoy. They say you told them to do it. Yes. Goodbye. Yes. Blood and smoke. Smoke. But my people...
What was that? Stop right there! Look out! Watch the left!
Savaşmak istiyorsunuz. İyi bakalım. Öldürüp gelen olur.
I need my space.
Impressive. I'd say we're on the right track. That island. It must be the garden. So close, but yet so far.
Much as I want to get to the garden, I'm loath to swim through that. I don't think this broken bridge will help us. The other path is hidden well. I certainly don't see any... Unless the Pargrunen are acid resistant, I think that... To Solace Keep. Let's try to get there before the steel garrote can...
I'll follow your lead.
Oha. Az daha var ya, error veriyordu ha. Bırakın savaşmayı ya.
This would be a great spot, but there's so many of them.
This must have been a casualty spawn. Now look. Oyunda takılmalar oluyor. Çok dropluyor ya oyun. I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the farms.
Well, isn't this a homely little fortress? So warm, so welcoming.
Outsiders aren't... I could care less if you fought Magren herself. It's a violation of Tenet 3 of none. No person excepting wardens of the Pargrunen shall be... here. That is correct. Without the Solace Council or a warden to vouch for you, no warden...
I hate to drag Marius into this mess, but
Welcome to Serena's Mercy, outsider. There's nothing for you.
You let me out of here right now!
Will you pipe down over there?
Oh, thank the gods. Finally.
Renato here was selling our grave goods. Don't let him tell about maps and cause it. I don't know about map making, but maybe they're what you're looking for.
You know, Sansa? You can't just leave me here. I can explain, I promise. I admit I took a few things from and I admit the caravans paid me a good price. Expeditions have costs.
Fuitu Mayo.
Sansa has no idea what the living lands are like. He sits in his emporium and thinks it's the Deadfire.
We do fine with that.
I just needed to survive.
You can't just barge in and tell us what to do.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I'm not paid enough. You're free to go.
About time. Now, take those notes to Sansa, and don't tell more. I'll come up with something.
What happened here?
Burada da bir giriş var lan. Deneyek mi? Çıkılmıyor baba. Çıksaydık gizli gizli girerdik de. Vay anasını ya, ta geri mi gideceğim? En gıcık olduğum iş ya. Elveda sen gel. Ya bunlarla konuştuk ya.
Finding it hard to breathe.
Oh dear. Focus on something else, dear. Like how terrible the tusks smell.
Never thought I'd be going back to Galloway's tusks.
You again?
Fuitu Mayo. It's Cosmine. Just let me.
What? Marius?
That would be new.
You asshole. You show your...
Several times, but I hit more than I missed.
We used to be friends, or so I thought. But then this Gitule left, unannounced. No note, no nothing. And now you cozy up here, after 3 years, with an Aedyr? No offense. We all face difficulty, yet we've stayed, except Marius.
Let us handle the council. You just sit here staring out into the...
You know the rules. Outsiders cannot enter without...
Or with an honored warden.
Which you are not. I shouldn't even be talking to either. Emperor?
It's their word for a fancy guy in a big gold hat.
I know what that means. I was trying to be sarcastic.
Come on, just for once, consider not being...
You know the position this puts me in. If I let you in, the council... And how do you figure breaking my oath fulfills it?
Cosmine, Solace Keep is in real danger. Do you truly think I'd come...
Gods damn it. I'll let you in. But be warned.
I doubt it. Nothing really changed.
You'll see for yourself. The council isn't... Lower it on down!
You think they'd let me get on and ride it to the top?
Just be aware, people of Solace are just as stubborn as its walls. Gods.
No one gave the order.
If it's the new...
All right.
You... Duty won't feed us, Mother. Duty won't keep us from dying. You have his love.
Cücelerin diyarı Erebor.
Is that Marius?
Welcome back to...
The Sanctuary of Nandru. Hasn't changed a bit.
What is crowd? An outsider here?
Ready yourselves. Council's just up this lift.
Of course they have an elevator. How elevated.
If we open the door again, we will talk about this later. We have a guest. What is the meaning of this? Who let them...
They're here because I...
Marius.
There were rumors you died, Marius. You shouldn't have returned.
I trust you came back to us for good reason. I doubt that. There isn't an inch of this land the Wardens do not patrol.
And if they are here, let them come. Solace has stood against...
They destroyed a city full of animancers. If they come for Solace, even these ancient... If that's all you'll do, you might as well...
Although I wonder why we should bother... We heard that you were responsible for a great many deaths in Shatterscarp. Give me a reason to tolerate you. Indeed. But you've brought us news. What do you expect us to do for you, There is no path.
Nor has there been for hundreds of years. There was a... How do you know of our garden, Envoy?
The garden is our sacred purpose. Its observation and protection, a task and... He once wrote that the island spoke to him.
The Envoy does bear a remarkable resemblance to...
The markings on your face. I recognize them. Enough. I know you Outlanders to be audacious, but claiming you read the lost journal of... If Nandru ever wrote such a thing, do you think the Pargrunen would forget it? Would the living archives miss... We did not lie to you. The bridge...
If there is another way, Envoy, you will have to discover it. But I fear you will...
It has, and always will be our duty to... Even if we knew of the potential of another. Your facial markings might be similar to Nandru's, but we will not change our ways, for you are an outsider, and will remain one forever. The Envoy, you and those like you are what?
I would expect nothing less from...
Goodbye, Envoy. Kostya, see the Envoy out of our halls.
With all due haste, Mihala.
And Marius?
Follow me,
Right. I warned you they'd be useless. Or maybe I didn't, but you'd be better off tracking the Steel Garrote. At least they're not useless bureau.
And I thought Vidara was infuriating.
Anasını ya.
Envoy. I just wanted a word before you... I wanted to apologize. The situation here is desperate. We have more mouths, but Mihala, well, she's a devoted warden. Of course. Our people starve and grow ill. And it's all because Mihala insists, dude, she won't let our people leave or speak with outsiders. There is no reasoning with her. Anything that doesn't strictly serve our... It's why I play my part where she can see. I don't... She's a zealot. Much like your Inquisitor Ludwig, I suspect. Mihala has firm principles, and I respect the strength of them. But it's all so pointless. Neither our oaths nor this keep will prevent our people from starving. Do you understand? The keep decays, and we drown in a rot. The wardens, we will not last here much longer. Not without food. Building. I let an Aedyran trade caravan slip past our patrols, but that's hardly enough. All of which your ambassador in Paradise could provide. Information. You were right, you know. The Stilgarot are, if they haven't found what you're looking for, they will soon. Mihala would have had us rushing headlong to our... She does not care about how the situation... The garden does not matter to me. Whether it's you or the Stilgarot who find... Forget duty. Duty cannot feed our children. The Inquisitor is a... questionable creature. She has the Ambassador's ear. With her support, he might agree to trade with us. It doesn't matter how reasonable he is if I don't... I am an aging dwarf from a small, fanatical... Against Mihala's wishes, I have written to him many... But if a powerful ally were to...
You give them the keep? Have you lost your...
I understand ridding yourselves of the keep, but to help the Stilgarot... Disgusting.
The keep. Its inane traditions. I want to offer up Solace Keep to Aedyr and the Stilgarot. Its existence has cost us so much. I have been nothing but honest with you about my intention to save. If that is treachery, then I shall... Mihala believes your empire cannot see us as anything but rivals. After Fior, I suspect you Aedyrans think of the people of... An agreement may protect us from dying from deprivation. It might seem a foolish idea, but better to be a fool who tried. I thought you'd empathize with this more. Your quest for the garden is also a... You are not the first person to... I want you to get what you want, Envoy. My hope is that you don't kill the Inquisitor before I get what I want to. You are driven by a singular purpose. In any case, the Stilgarot are at the Mount Forja mines. To get there, do as you will. I believe the Pargrunen and the Aedyrans. That will not happen if there is also. Well, if you happen to head north, you might pass by the Living Archive. The monastery hasn't been in touch in days, and I can...
Oh, please. Right, I get it. He wants us to...
I do, Marius. Because I trust you. Is that so outrageous? You were missed here. Whatever...
You have a funny way of
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't... Good luck on your search for the garden, envoy.
Hop, yanlış yer.
Any news on brother?
Sorry, Geoffrey. Mihala is to blame. We need to open our gates to the world, lest he leave us behind.
But Kostya says that Solace Keep is nothing but a crypt.
I'm so tired of listening to you. But Solace Keep protects us all.
You cannot. These are Pargrunen matters.
What's wrong with...
Pargrunen affairs are Pargrunen affairs.
Even if it costs you your life, Mother? You'd rather die than ask...
Kostya has a lot to answer for. Poisoning our youth's minds with these ideas. See? Even the Outlander agrees with me. Kostya means well. Mihala knows what happens if we allow the Outlanders inside. They'll take, soon they'll attempt to tell us our ways are wrong. Until nothing of us is left and we become just an appendage of some At
least we'll be...
Enough. No more of this. No.
Why won't you listen? If we don't change our way...
I don't want to hear an...
Try growing up with that volcano.
Suppose that's edible.
Geberin.
Help! My gods, they're killing us.
Sonra babacım sonra. Biz de geberiyoruz bak.
Zarb tracks. Lots of them. We're entering hostile territory. Kimseye bulaşmayın.
Who are you, Spirit? The plague's corrupted the rest of us. The steel grow. Our minds. Broken. You're...
The trap cuts. The fox cries at the justice.
Go away. Oh, I know you're... You'll hurt me? God, please. Before this, I was a farmhand. I'm wheat.
What was that prayer Ludwig taught us to banish the... Oh, God, it's still there. I see the canopy of a tree inside your...
That's dream thrall. So what's the plan?
The ruiner, the rival, the sea... The Queen receives petitioners from atop the Queen, and she... The closer she draws us to the wood, the worse the visions become. When I close my eyes, and when I wake... None shall pass, she said. None but she.
It's easy
when you do it.
Be ready. Lava can be really off-putting if you're not used to it.
You shouldn't be here. Someone there. Last 10! Let's get
Bizimkiler ne yapıyormuş lan?
Saka sub-steel corrode slaughtered them and left them to rot. I say we pay them in kind. Come and get it.
Someone needs to meet us.
Honor.
Ne diyorsun ya?
Watch yourselves.
I heard it's the envoy. Stop right there. Proud.
Ne kadar güçlü ya.
fantastically inconvenient. Okay then.
The Steel Garrote left all this behind without packing up.
These are Pargrunen books. Just beautiful. And
They circled Solace Keep on the map. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
you'd need powerful magic to hide something like that. And I don't think Solace has any spare archmages running around.
I suppose it...
Someone had to tell them.
Doesn't matter. The Steel Garrote getting to the guard.
Nothing will keep them safer than taking out the Steel Garrote.
Whether they realize it or not.
Trespasser, she defiles our ground.
Hadi bakalım. Hikayesi biraz
Murderer, she is near.
karışık ama bakacağız.
You will go no further. The garden is under our protection.
And who is going to stop me? The time has come to take the garden.
Wardens will never...
Yesterday, this island suffered in the grip of its own madness. Today, the living lands unites under one flag. One people. One law. One true God.
No! Never again!
Dream thralls now?
Get ready! Here they come!
Don't be shy, envoy! So here you are. Sapadal coaxed you toward the garden.
Who spins? Who rides?
Look at my paladins, envoy. I should have realized it sooner. The Dream Scourge is Sapadal's weapon. When are the gods ever forthcoming? What a pair we make, envoy. Proxies in a war between gods. Your patron versus my faith. A war that ends here and now. The choice is ours. Do we trust our own judgment? Or do we gamble it all on the monster whispering in? You've seen what they can do in chains. No matter where, the living lands hangs by a thread, because mortals cannot live in the shadow.
We were fine living at the whim of a sleeping god until you came along and woke it up.
Well, this god was quite pleasant up until your Steel Garrote came in and started setting things up.
You and I alone can save the living lands by destroying the...
Break the bars!
Right. We've definitely all had input on that decision.
I knew it might come to this. Still, I had hoped your wisdom would prevail, if not your luck. What a shame to destroy so much potential. You are the key to Sapadal's prison. That isn't your fault. It merely is. Prepare yourself.
Gel bakayım.
Receive! On our What's up? Left! Left! Done it! More drink sauce. Really? Glad that's over.
Ha! Take that! That'll teach the steel. Oh, but she is a death guard.
The garden lit up and everyone changed. I hate to say it, but maybe Ludwig is... I really need to lie.
Vipers in the knot. The venom drowns us. Save us, please. They stand outside our prison. We rattle the bars. We scream. They come. A surging flood of parasites. They destroy us bite by bite. We do not wish this. They eat. It is never. New steel treads upon the ashes of the old. The light stands in them. It blinds us. It hurts. And our pain spreads. And the rot spreads. The plague grows. No. We see now. The mycelium. We wanted to be patience and strength, but... we did not mean to. We were in it. We were nothing once, and then we were. As we woke to the world, we reached out. We thought they would love us, but they flinched from us like we were a flame. We tore chasms in the land and boiled its rivers to stop her magfolk, to save our people. How could we have known how fragile them? She hurt us. She called us aberration. Yet she made it our sin. She who caged us. We thrash in the afflict. We scream, and the rot spreads. We did not intend to lie. You close your ears. We try to clear them. They hurt us. We hurt them back. We hurt them. We dreamed of green shoots. The vines of the past. Help us. We are alone. We cause it. But it is not. We will make this better. We promise. Release us. Bare the throat. We promise. Free. We give you another sliver of our power, a piece of us. The parasites who trapped us left a door in the garden's wall. Reach it, and you can set us free. Let us aid you once more. We grant you, find the wall of the valley across the acid sea. It waits. We wait. Free.
Evet dostlarım, videoyu şimdilik burada sonlandırıyorum. Bir sonraki görevlerde görüşmek üzere. Şimdilik kendinize iyi bakın. Sağlıcakla kalın.